Good morning, my fellow scientists. It's Monday, January 30th, 2017, and I want to talk about anxiety. I'm not really talking about mental illness level anxiety here. I'm more talking about the garden variety anxiety. And along those lines, I'd like to make a gardening analogy. Mental illness level anxiety is like having the constant smell of poop in your garden, even when you're not fertilizing. That's no fun at all. If you have a phantom poop smell invading your life at all times, it makes it really hard to stop and enjoy the smell of the roses. It also makes fertilizing a lot less fun because not only do you have the smell of the actual fertilizer, but you have the overlaid smell of poop that's there all the time anyway. Poop is natural. Poop is okay. You need to put it on the garden to make the garden grow. But when you can't escape it, it's overwhelming. If you're dealing with this sort of phantom poop smell, I suggest you talk to a doctor because they do have things that can help. If we were dealing with a literal phantom poop smell, we would have no problem going to the doctor and saying, I constantly smell poop even when it's not there. Isn't there a way to make that go away? In this case, as far as anxiety goes, yes. If you have anxiety all the time, there are things that can be prescribed that can help moderate that. They don't make the fertilizer smell go away, but they do moderate that constant, overwhelming, never-ending poop smell. What I really want to talk about today is coping with the actual fertilizer, right? The parts of life that are just a little poopy. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with the anxiety that is just a natural part of life? And I'm going to say that it's not a good answer to just say willpower, right? That I don't believe that willpower is going to get you through that because it's a real thing. You can't will yourself not to smell the poop when it's there. I'd go so far as to say if you could will yourself to not smell poop when it's there, you wouldn't be in a better position. Okay, I kind of lost track of the analogy here. Garden level, normal, everyday anxiety is part of life, and there are ways to deal with it productively, and procrastination is not one of them. But this weekend, after feeling overwhelmed with travel and other obligations last week, I procrastinated all weekend because I was so anxious about the stuff I have to do today. That's not a productive way to deal with these things. So I've returned to Headspace on anxiety. I recommend Headspace for all kinds of meditation, but I love their anxiety program. I tried their Headspace on Focus program and almost went crazy. Really cranked up the anxiety for me personally. So if you're thinking, this is all silly stuff, it doesn't do anything to your brain, well, it did something to my brain based on not just the positive, enjoyable aspects, but also the really overwhelming negative ones when I started meditating on the wrong thing. So, word of caution, not every program is working for everybody. That being said, if you're dealing with anxiety and procrastination like I am, like this guy, think about trying Headspace. They have a free program at first. Anyway, thanks for listening. Hope that's helpful to all you guys. If you're thinking about poop too much, think about maybe getting some help. If you're just dealing with a lot of poop in life, maybe think about meditating. It's worth a shot. It's free.